So what if a lot of the changes coming to the iPhone 15 have to do with Apple's Vision Pro? As yes, a new report from Ming-Chi Kuo hints to the next iPhones being a lot about the ecosystem. Rumors of the Galaxy S24 series hint to exactly what to expect, and it seems somewhat similar. And Google is bringing some interesting changes to the Pixel 8 series that could signify design changes. I'm Jaime Rivera, and yeah, if you hear me sounding funny, that's because I've been battling with another cold for the past week and even today. This is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today are non-existent, so let's start today with OnePlus, since we have the first details of their upcoming flagship that's actually not the foldable we've been hearing about for a bit. Think of further, actually OnePlus 12 territory. According to a report from Yogesh Brar, the device will arrive early next year after an early Chinese release in December. The report suggests several key improvements. However, the most noticeable upgrade will come from the camera department. The main sensor will be replaced with a new one, and it is expected to be the 1-inch sensor that we see on the Oppo Find X6 Pro. The report also mentions a new telephoto lens, suggesting that the 32-megapixel Sony IMX709 RGBW unit will still be used for the telephoto setup, but paired with improved lenses. Now, as for the rest of the specs, the display will also get an upgrade with a next-generation panel that could be LTPO4. The OnePlus 12 is also rumored to feature faster charging and the symmetrical design. What that means, we don't know, but I'm hoping that it borrows from the Find X6 Pro design because that phone is fire. Now let's move on to Samsung, because it's that time of the year when the first details of their upcoming flagship start to surface. Okay, so a few weeks ago, some sources were claiming that Sammy was about to drop the Plus model from the Galaxy S24 series, keeping the base and the Ultra models. However, new information revealed from Sam Mobile and Galaxy Club suggests that the Plus model will be part of the new lineup. They said that the Galaxy S24 series received the codename Muse, and that there are 3 different codenames for each smartphone: Muse 1, Muse 2, and obviously Muse 3, suggesting that the Galaxy S24 series will have 3 models, and we can assume that the Plus model is one of those. Maybe Samsung plans to surprise their fans with something completely different. I hope not, because I like the Plus. This report also reiterates that the Galaxy S24 Ultra will feature a telephoto camera with 5x optical zoom, replacing the 3x telephoto unit seen on the S23 Ultra. However, we also have some contradicting rumors claiming that the Ultra model could have a single variable folded telephoto with 3 and 10x zoom. We're over 6 months away from the launch, and these are just the first details, so we'll have to wait for everything to just get more concrete. Moving on, let's get to Google, since we have more information about the specifications of the Pixel 8 series. Last week, we talked about the camera specs, and now it's time to talk about the display that will be used on the upcoming series. According to a report by Android Authority, the Pixel 8 will have a flat 6.17-inch OLED display with 1080 by 2400 pixel resolution and 120 Hz refresh rate. The display panel will reportedly have a higher corner curvature, so prepare for a less square design to what we know. In addition, it is almost confirmed that the display will be able to dial back to 10 Hz, 30 Hz, and 60 Hz depending on the scenario. On the flagship side of the lineup, the Pixel 8 Pro is rumored to bring a 6.7-inch OLED at 1344 by 2992 pixel resolution and the 120 Hz refresh rate. Like the base model, it will have a higher corner curvature, which brings the pixels per inch count down to 490 compared to 512 on last year. The Pixel 8 Pro display will be able to dial back its refresh rate to up to 5 Hz to save battery. So yeah, we're getting closer to the launch. We'll keep you posted, but yeah, 5 Hz is behind every other flagship, but then those are all more expensive. And finally, for the most interesting news today, let's talk about Apple and some of the most interesting improvements and changes that will arrive in the iPhone 15 series, and grab some popcorn because it's long. According to a new report by Ming-Chi Kuo, Cupertino will aggressively upgrade hardware specifications to build a more competitive ecosystem, but for Vision Pro. He also said that the iPhone 15 will get an upgraded UWB chip, with the production process moving from 16 nanometers to 7 nanometers, allowing for better performance and reduced power consumption for nearby interactions. Kuo then added that the iPhone 15 will likely upgrade to Wi-Fi 7, which will be more conducive to Apple's integration of hardware products running on the same local network and providing a better ecosystem experience. Wi-Fi 7 is said to run almost as fast as Thunderbolt 3, but so far Apple has ignored the technology. We also have a report claiming that the iPhone 15 series will get some subtle design changes. Earlier today, images of some iPhone cases surfaced, and we can appreciate that the 15 Pro power and volume buttons will be slightly lower than on the iPhone 14 Pro models. The most noticeable change in these images is the new mute button that is set to replace the switch we've been using for 15 years. And since it won't need the extra space to slide and switch, it will have a smaller cutout. Finally, we also heard that the A17 Bionic chip, which powers the iPhone 15, is expected to be the company's first processor manufactured with 3nm fabrication, resulting in better performance and efficiency. However, what's interesting here is that the report claims that only the initial version of the chip will be made with TSMC's N3B process, and then Apple would switch to the N3E, which is simpler and more accessible as a node, and which is what other TSMC clients will use. I mean, the move is said to be cost-cutting, but well, we'll just have to see, because apparently it'll be at the expense of efficiency. But anyways, in today's question, let us know, what do you think about the iPhone 15 series and how it's shaping up? Because for me, I think that a lot of it is pretty on the inside, but really the outside is what most of us care about. Let's just see, and we would love to know what you think in the comments down below. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on PocketNow.com and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. You can also follow us on social media, so our extended coverage happens on Instagram, and follow me on my personal handles to see me be a human. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.